वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहर वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतिगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च भक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीर। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाख्यजगोद्वरुन् ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभीष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्युहं पुनतपाल्यभवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषं ते चरणारविन्दम् यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरजित किमपि गपवधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोतु। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातो सङ्केतनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणाभतारौ। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषिः त्ववामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्व वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Nikhil bhuvana maya chinna vichhinna karti Vibhuda bahulo mrigyam mukti mahanta datri Shithilito vidhiraga radhyo radheshadhani Vilasatu hrid nityam bhakti siddhantabani Nikhila bhuvana maya chinna vichinna karti Vibhuda bahula megyam mukti mahanta datri Shithilito vidhiraga radho radheshadhani Vilasatu hridi nityam bhakti siddhantabani Vilasatu hridi nityam bhakti siddhantabani Gauriya Goshtipati Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada told that the unique idealism of bhajan, of an Acharya is his real identity. Gauriya Goshtipati Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada used to speak that the unique idealism of bhajan of an Acharya is his real identity of his Aprakita Bhava. Okay. Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, unique Acharyaship, his unique Acharyaship we are discussing. Always Srila Prabhupada used to utilize every fraction of second in Hari Bhajan. That is the technique of Hari Bhajan. That is the secret technique of Hari Bhajan, how to utilize every fraction of second in Hari Bhajan, how to relate all objects, everything, how to relate everything, anything in front of you, how to relate everything with Krishna, with relation to Krishna. That is actually the secrecy of bhajan. So, always Srila Prabhupada used to utilize every fraction of second in Hari Bhajan. And also, Rupa Goswami Pad in his final advice speaking of Kalam Nayed Akhilam Iti Upadesha Saram. I am not speaking the whole sloka, only I am speaking this line. Kalam Akhilam Nayed Iti Upadesha Saram. How to utilize every fraction of second in Hari Bhajan, how to relate everything with Hari Bhajan, with the Seva of Hari, is called actual technique. So, actually, also, Srila Prabhupada used to engage each and everybody in Hari Bhajan. It was a special technique of Srila Prabhupada, special capacity, that Prabhupada technique. Prabhupada, every time, always, he used to engage devotees in continuous seva, uninterrupted seva, non-stop seva. Is a special technique. Actually, when I am speaking about one incident happened in Assam, I think, Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj, that time Hayagriva Brahmachari, Prabhupada was there for the installation of deity there. Maybe that time this happened. So, night time when Prabhupada doing Harinam and moving here and there inside room, then Hayagriva Brahmachari, playing hand fan to Prabhupada. But actually, all God brothers actually requesting Hayagriva Brahmachari, speaking to him, that Prabhupada love him very much, love you very much. So you will have to take one permission from Prabhupada. What permission? Actually, we don't know when to do. We cannot find any time to complete our 1 lakh Harinam. But Prabhupada speaking, you will have to do 1 lakh Harinam. Is a standing instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without chanting 1 lakh Harinam, nobody can offer anything to, deity. Is impossible. Mahaprabhu speaking, I am going to take water and water in the hands of Lakshapati, who is having that kind of property, who is doing 1 lakh Harinam. So it is a standing instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So actually, all God brothers requesting Hayagir Brahmachari to ask this question in front of Prabhupada, that we can get some, permission to do less Harinam. It's quite impossible for us. Then Hayagir Brahmachari, while fanning Prabhupada, doing this seva, and moving here and there with Prabhupada, and sometimes asking Prabhupada, we have one question. It was really impossible to speak in front of Prabhupada, so heavy personality. I have heard from Gurudev, Baba, it was quite impossible to speak in front of Prabhupada. So heavy personality. Nobody can speak without any, reason, proper reason. Now, Hayagir Brahmachari asking, Prabhupada, we have one question. With humble attitude, Hayagir Brahmachari asking Prabhupada, whole day we are trying to do some seva as you are speaking, but we cannot make up our time to complete 1 lakh Harinam. What to do? When to do? Prabhupada was very harsh. After some time, Prabhupada was speaking, why? Night time what you are doing? Prabhupada want to engage us all in continuous seva. Continuous seva. We cannot retreat from seva. In the history of Gauriya Bhajan, there is no question of retirement from seva. Whatever age he may be. My Guru Maharaj, I have seen actually 100 years over, but still doing seva continuously, non-stop seva. Even in sleep, also I have seen. So this is sure. So Prabhupada always want to engage us in different kind of seva all the time. Not only that but also when some devotee already giving some seva, he gone somewhere to complete the seva. And when coming back in front of Prabhupada praying Dandavat, oh, you complete that seva? Yes. What seva you have at present in your hand? Prabhupada, at present I complete whatever seva you give. Okay, then you get ready and now go for this seva. Continuously non-stop seva. And those who are doing seva, they are also getting enthusiastic energy. That is actually the secrecy of Guru-Shishya relation. If Gurudev is Sadguru and powerful, can give you enough power to carry on your seva, there is no shortage of energy, you cannot feel, you can never feel. And Shishya disciple always feeling enthusiastic energy all the time to carry out the order of his Gurudev. Prabhupada never in his life, never wanted to seek the interest of any disciple. Prabhupada in his whole life never wanted to seek the interest of any disciple. Prabhupada always wanted to seek the interest of Guru Gauranga Gandharvika. Always, all the time, Gaur Hari. Prabhupada never wanted to seek the interest of any disciple. Actually, that is the secrecy of his Acharyaship, his personality, unique Acharyaship. Srila Prabhupada never allowed any separate desire with anybody. It was his unique character. He could realize very easily what is there inside the heart of any devotee. Srila Prabhupada never allowed any separate desire with anybody. Srila Prabhupada used to say that you have come here in Gauriya Mission or Gauriya Math, you have this kind of efficiency, yogyata, you have some efficiency to do some seva. Whatever quality you have, whatever power you have, instant you will have to get engaged in seva. That was the unique, character of Prabhupada. Anyone coming to Gauriya Mission, coming to join Gauriya Mission, Gauriya Math, with any quality, maybe have some special quality of cultivation, by horticulture, maybe some special quality of writing, or have some special quality of preaching, bhiksha, anything, have some special purity to maintain body and mental purity. That's why with any quality, anybody coming in front of Prabhupada, it was the usual procedure of Prabhupada to engage him in seva instant. Then and there, because Prabhupada used to say that who knows when we are going to leave this material world, there is no surety. So it is good that we will have to get engaged in seva instant. Not even a fraction of second we can sit without any reason, doing next to nothing. We cannot sit. Ideal life, ideal brain is the workshop of devil. So Prabhupada never wanted to, and it was a system. Prabhupada always used to arrange devotees to stay together. Some special cases different, some special sannyasis different, but all other devotees, they used to stay in one hall. So if they are going to stay separately, one separate room, then if they are going to maintain their own privacy, then it is big problem. If at all any devotee, newcomer, feeling some karma inside, if at all he is going to stay with all different devotees, and maybe 20 devotees in a hall, in that case, with the association of these devotees, he can feel comfortable. That's why it was the system. Prabhupada used to allow them to stay in one hall, not separate room for each and everybody, not that. So this way, it was the system of Prabhupada. So Prabhupada never allowed any separate desire with anybody. Anyone coming with any special quality, any quality, then and there, he used to engage him in Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Seva instant. Because who can say when I'm going to die? No surety of life. So any quality you have, that should be immediately utilized in Guru Gauranga Seva. That was the order, instruction of Srila Prabhupada. Because life is most unstable, very unstable. Anytime we can go away. So if anybody going to express some annabhilas, separate desire, or anything, if anybody with with some annabhilas want to learn English, to get some importance in devotional field, so say they are sometime asking to Prabhupada, I like to learn Sanskrit, if you could permit. No, you cannot waste your time learning Sanskrit. So you must engage yourself in seva. And somebody speaking, Prabhupada, we like to learn English, it is very good. Prabhupada said, no, you cannot, we have no time. Continuously you have to do seva. Through seva, you'll have to get siddhi. Actually, it is also the advice of Rupa Goswami Pad from scriptural evidence we have. Rupa Goswami Pad speaking in Rasamrita Sindhu, Bahu Grantho Kala Abhyas is totally prohibited. Bahu Grantho Kala Abhyas means somebody has some special quality, he can memorize Shastra, he like to read. But you will have to obey Prabhupada. Not that you like to read so you can sit doing next to nothing. You can only read books and memorize and speak dry philosophy in front of public to cheat. Prabhupada cannot allow. So, Rupa Goswami Pad speaking in Rasamrita Sindhu, Bahu Grantho Kala Abhyas is totally prohibited. Bahu Grantho means, I like to read different kind of books to collect knowledge, to gather knowledge, to acquire knowledge. There is also one kind of annabhilas, because if you are actually interested to read and write, in that case it is also one kind of bondage. In Gita, you can go through Gita, mane satye bandha. And when you are going to lead your life peacefully, you are interested to read books, this, that. This is also one kind of bondage for you. But it is one kind of bondage of sataguna. So, rajo, tamo, rajo, satagun, any kind of qualities that you are going to get in this life according to is actually admixture. Not that you are going to get satagun fully. Always, any people, is if you analytically think, you can find maybe somebody is having satagun predominating factor. Maybe somebody having rajagun predominating factor. Maybe somebody having tamagun predominating factor. But not that only tamagun is there, only rajagun is there. Not that only satagun is there. It's not possible. Because in this material world, any quality you are going to get according to a previous sanskar is one kind of admixture. Maybe rajagun is predominating, but some satagun is also there and tamagun is also there. So according to the admixture, so what quality is there in you, it depends. So actually, not that you like to lead your life very peacefully without any problem. You don't like to fight with anybody. You like to read books and collect knowledge, gather knowledge, is also one kind of, bondage for you. Not that you like to read, so you are very, no, that knowledge is not actually knowledge. Knowledge that you are going to get, scientific knowledge from Gurudev, and if we can digest it, that knowledge through seva, that is called actually knowledge. Jnanam paramam gujjam mejat vijnana samannitham. You know this sloka, Chatusloki Bhagavat. So jnanam paramam gujjam mejat vijnana samannitham. Sarahasam tadangancha jnana guditam maya. So by that mercy of Gurudev, all knowledge I can digest through seva. If I am not educated, maybe I am illiterate, still at least I can get the total theme of that knowledge, the gist, that I can get the exact thing of that knowledge, what is the extract of that knowledge. I can get, tremendous, power to do seva, carry out seva, this kind of, So nobody can go out of this Raja Tama Guna, Sato Raja Tama Guna. Nobody can go. First, our first duty, Prabhupada used to say, it is our first duty, it is our first duty to take ourselves out of this, out of the influence of Maya. First, Rajatama, Satoguna, three modes of nature always going to put some influence in us. So we'll have to cut the influence, and that is why Prabhupada used to engage them in seva, and through seva, when they are hearing Harikatha, when they are doing Kirtan, if they are doing exact seva by the mercy of Gurudev, by the order of Gurudev, very shortly they can discover all their Maya gone. Very shortly they can discover that Maya gone, now they are feeling comfortable, green signal they are getting, so day by day they can proceed and can come out successful in their bhajan. So, rajas tamascha satyena sattancha upasamena cha etat sarvam guru bhakta purusho hi anjasajayat is the document from Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Uddhavji Maharaj. Rajas tamascha satyena, you will have to defeat rajatama by predominating sattva factor. You will have to increase sattvagun. It's good at present. So you will have to increase at least satagun. So by satagun you will have to defeat rajas tamascha satyena. Rajas tama, rajo and tamagun you will have to defeat by satagun, and also you will have to defeat satagun by shuddha sata, pure sata. Rajas tamascha satyena sattancha upasamena, upasam means we are doing upasam mean. Upasam, actually this word means Sanskrit word, it means relief. Relief, we are trying to get relief, upasam. Upasam means we are doing different kind of seva activities like Guru Seva, we are hearing Katha, following Ekadashi and different kind of, Brata, is also Upasam, through which we are gradually going to get control over our sense organ and mind. And be sure, through Sadguru Seva, 100%, through Sadguru Seva, 100%, you can get control over your over Sattva-Raja-Tama-guna also, totally. And you can go out of the influence of this nature, Rajaguna-Tama-guna. So it was the usual instruction of Srila Prabhupada. Anybody coming with any quality at present, they should get engaged in seva. Because as per Rupa Goswami Pad, Bahu Gantho Bakala Abhyas Nised. I like to read so many books, scientific books, this, that, or philosophical books maybe. I like to read so many. I like to, I like to practice some different kind of kala, art, different kind of like dancing, singing, art, different kind of arts and culture I like to practice. But Rupa Goswami was speaking, if you are going to follow your Sadguru, if you are at all interested to do Guru Seva, actual Sadguru Seva, through which you are going to get entry into Hari Bhajan, for them it is strictly prohibited to practice different kind of art, or it is totally prohibited to go through different kind of books without any reason. Rupa Goswami Pad giving strict instruction, without any proper devotional books which is related to your sampradaya. Because if you are newcomer, if you are going to the books of, maybe Ramanujacharya, you can get confusion. If you go through Sankaracharya philosophy, you can get in confusion, big problem. Follow, it's big problem. So, it is the usual rules that whenever we are coming here in front of Sadguru can engage us in seva, accordingly I will have to do. So, Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Hidayate Kariya Aikya Arana Kariha Mone Asa. Any kind of separate disease, separate desire should not be there inside our heart. So no separate desire is allowed. All the time you will have to do kirtan. Maybe you are doing some horticulture seva, maybe you are doing some cultivation seva, but still, Jiva Goswami was speaking, any kind of seva we are going to do, any kind of, maybe cooking, maybe we are doing any other seva, but all seva should be done with the help of kirtan. With the help of Sankirtane Naiva Creator. Any seva, Jaddabi Anno seva, Jaddabi, at all if you need to do any other seva, like you are going to for bhiksha, begging, alone, it's going here and there by the order of Prabhupada. Still you will have to do japa. All the time you cannot, maybe not in mala, but continuously you can go on speaking Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, non-stop. So when you are cooking, maybe you are not speaking, but inside mind you can go on speaking Harinam. Because if you speak some from your mouth, some particle can go in the cooking. So you should not speak. You know the system in Jagannath Puri, the Panda, before they enter into kitchen, they all tied, they put one max with gamcha. We are using this max as present, prescribed by doctors, but they are all along been using this gamcha as gamcha they are using as max all the time. So they are not at all interested to take the smell of what is there cooking. It is also dangerous. Because if I am going to smell Paramanna cooking, very nice smell, I can take Paramanna, then Jagannath not going to take. So any smell coming to my nose is one kind of bhojan. I am already eating, but it's fine eating. Fine. So ghranam, ardha bhojanam. Ghran means if I am going to get smell, it is one kind of bhojan. Bhojan means eating. So it's also prohibited. Jagannath cannot take. So be careful whenever we are going to do any seva. But all the time it is the order of Srila Prabhupada to go on doing Harinam. Non-stop Harinam, don't stop. We have seen in the life of Guru Maharaj that even Guru Maharaj sleeping, night time, when I watching Guru Maharaj doing Harinam. How? It seems Guru Maharaj sleeping, but a tongue always dancing. Always, I have seen. It is really surprising. All the time, the tongue of Guru Maharaj dancing, those he is sleeping externally. So all the time he is habituated. So to do Harinam all the time. So this is the system. So Prabhupada, according to the order of Rupa Goswami Pad, never wanted to allow anybody to go to learn English, Sanskrit, this, that, or if anybody interested to learn some art and culture, special, he can say, Maharaj, I can use it for Gauranga Prabhupada and Prabhupada can know everything. No, not at all. You can do your seva, this seva. But at the same time, you cannot understand the unique Acharyaship of Prabhupada. The same Prabhupada, he is going to arrange some special teacher. Same Prabhupada going to arrange a special teacher for a group of devotees to give them knowledge about, Vedanta or Naishuddha. I heard from Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj say, Prabhupada arranged one special teacher for us. We in a group, 4 or 5, maybe special group. For them, Prabhupada arranged one special teacher who used to give the special training on Naishuddha. Naishuddha is at present, I like to get this book. Guru Maharaj very often used to speak about this book. Sridhar Goswami Maharaj also. But I cannot find this book, Naishuddha. Guru Maharaj used to joke with me and speak, Shudhava Palonia, I forget this sloka. Shudhava Patonia, I forget this sloka. The meaning is of this sloka is that if you are going to learn Naishuddha, then you can govern the whole world. Sudhava, I forget, Guru Maharaj used to speak this sloka. Pithivi va dharani va palaniya. Sudhava pataniya, Prithivi va palaniya. This kind of sloka Guru Maharaj used to say. So, Prabhupada used to engage one special teacher for a group of devotees, very small, 4 or 5 maybe, to give them special teachings on Naishuddha. It is special books by Madhvacharya. Very good book. So sweet. Each and every step you can get, big, knowledge. Every step you can get. So also Ramanujacharya giving so much nice instructions. We devotees, maybe we are from Gauriya devotees, but still it is open to all. Those who are going to do Hari Bhajan, they can apply it. Like 1 or 2 example I can give. The instruction of Ramanuja, 1 or 2 example for your easy understanding. Actually, Ramanuja used to speak, if any deity or any Shivlinga not installed by any pure devotees, you need not pay Dandavat to him. Dandavat. If any deity, maybe Radha Krishna or Ram, Lakshman, maybe, or Shivlinga, if not installed by any pure devotees, then you cannot serve. Nitya Seva is not this Nitya Seva, this word is not applicable here. Also, Ramanujaji used to speak, if there is a Nitya Seva Vigraha, if some deity is installed by one very nice, high class, very elevated devotee, used to, for the past maybe 200 years, 300 years, parampara, this seva going on. So if there is disturbance at present, I mean, after the Acharyagan and two Paramparagan, now nobody interested to do seva properly. And not only that, but also there you can find some Babichar. Babichar means all illegal activities going on. Illegal activities, I cannot speak in front of you what is going on inside temple. I should not speak openly. That type of things are going on. Ramanuja is speaking, if this kind of Babichar, Attachar, excesses inside Babichar, different kind of problem going on inside. Seva is not at all perfect. What to seva, speak about perfect seva, nothing going on. I can show itself in Mayapur. I don't like to name. Some sannyasi maintaining one temple, some sannyasi is in charge. He is not worshipping deity daily. If somebody putting, today you are not doing worship, it is not necessary that daily we can, but we are going to, pay dandavat to them as Gaudiya sannyasis. This kind of idiot, you see. I cannot name. If you personally approach me, I can speak you. This kind of problem happening. Who can speak what? So this kind of problem happening. So they think it is not necessary to worship him. I can show you in any mott, here in Mayapur also, that Brahmachari sannyasi, they don't think it necessary to do Gayatri japa daily. They don't think it necessary to do 3 times, what to speak about 3 times job. What to speak about 3 times job? I am not speaking about 3 times. They have no time to chant Gayatri in a whole day. This kind of seva they are doing. So, Shruti, Siti, Purana, Adi, Pancharating, Vidhim Vina, Vaikantika Hare Bhakti, Utpataiva Kalpa. It is one kind of Utpat. Utpat means disturbance. Disturbance only, nothing, not seva. They should be driven away from Gauriya Math. Then we can make some environment which is pure environment. They should be driven away. In Bengali, from childhood, we are hearing one word, Dushto Gorut Theke Shunno Gwal Bhalo. If there is a very wicked cow, it's always kicking and fighting, then we hear from our, grandfather, they are speaking, Dushto Gorut Theke Shunno Gwal Bhalo. If we are going to maintain one very wicked cow, always going to, make problem, kicking and, fighting with the horn, big problem. In that case, I heard it is good that there should not be any cow. At least that Gaushala should be vacant. At least. So, if I can, any time, if I can get one nice, cow, I can take care, it's good. Now somebody going to give argument, Maharaj, if you are going to do this kind of argument, then you can find all vacant. Nobody can stay. I say, who told you? Who told you nobody can stay? Who told you? Jagannath is powerful. Jagannath is not blind. Our Gurudev is not cheater. So if Gurudev is Sadguru and he is doing bhajan, then it is the power of Gurudev to bring actual devotees. They can bring. Not that if they allow, I can speak some incident regarding that. I am not speaking you should throw everybody outside. And this minimum tolerance should be there. But not that they are doing all rubbish in the name of Hari Bhajan, in the name of, you can allow them, because those who are good devotees, by this bad association, they can grow bad habit very shortly. So, for newcomers, those who are coming new, for new devotees, at all you need to give them, allow them nice environment. Because they are not, they are not powerful, they are very weak. For Komal Shraddha, it is called in Bengali and Sanskrit, we say, Komal Shraddha, those who are having soft, belief. So, for them, you will have to arrange one such nice environment in which they can grow their faith. Otherwise, if you are first hand, if they are going to a Jain mode and they find some idiot people staying there doing all rubbish, then gradually they can also grow bad habit. I am not speaking that you will have to throw everybody. Those who are Mayavadi, totally Mayavadi. Faith is less or, more is different thing. So if anybody, if anybody would request Prabhupada, will I like to learn Sanskrit, this about? No, no. Whereas this Prabhupada used to engage some special teacher to give some special training on Vedanta or Nyaya Guru Padma used to speak. So now you can grow some doubts. Why? Prabhupada is on neutral platform. Prabhupada is going to allow this group, 3 or 4 people, whereas is not going to allow me. You can grow this kind of doubts. So in that case you are going to grow problem. You cannot do bhajan. So any instruction Prabhupada giving, you will have to carry out without any doubt, without any fighting. You will have to do. There is a special Acharyaship, unique Acharyaship of Srila Prabhupada. Why Prabhupada not allowing me? Why Prabhupada going to allow Pranamananda Prabhu and those devotees? That is his decision. I have no right to fight on this issue. So you see, I am speaking about another incident. So due to some annavilas, some devotees, they used to take some undue advantage of fooding and lodging from Gauriya mission without doing any proper seva. They are coming to join Gauriya mission, Gauriya Math, but with some annavilas. Annavilas can be there, but annavilas we can cut annavilas. Gradually, if you are going to follow Gurudev, Sadguru and Vaishnava, if you go on hearing Shravan Kirtan, because in Gauriya Math especially, Shravan Kirtan is so powerful, that this Shravan Kirtan, and also in Navavida Bhakti, Savanam Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, you know everything. So Shravan Kirtan is the vital point in Gauriya mission, Gauriya Math. That is the arrangement of Prabhupada. Prabhupada used to take the help of this procedure, Shravan Kirtan. So all the time they should do some seva, and at the time everybody should attend Harikatha. Through Harikatha, if they cannot understand, after Harikatha is over, they can put question, or they can through Ishtagashti. At present, this procedure is totally, vanished. That is Ishtagashti. Ishtagashti means some elevated devotees, maybe they understand something. I am newcomer, I must put question. When my seva is over, I have some half an hour time with me. In that case, you cannot sit or you cannot sleep without any reason. So we will have to put some question in front of some devotees, and he can go on discussing some point with you, whatever you already, whatever you are hearing in Harikatha. If you don't understand, you will have to put this kind of question. So this way, this was the system that you will have to follow, Ishtagoshti system. So now, some devotees, so-called devotees, due to their annavilas, some devotees, they used to take some undue advantage of fooding and lodging from Gauriya mission or Gauriya Math without doing any proper seva. In that case, one such devotee took decision to go to home to collect more educational qualification. Actually, this way, in Gauriya mission, some devotees, they are coming to, they are interested to take advantage of fooding and lodging, but they like to take educational qualification from outside. They are doing some time-bound seva, maybe 2 hours they are doing this seva. After that, they are reading books and going to college to collect material education this way. So this way, actually, Prabhupada, sometime for some special reason, allow 1 or 2, or not at all, Prabhupada is going to allow anybody. Sometime, some special case, for some special case, 1. But this is not actually partiality. So one day, due to some anyabhilas, some devotees, they used to take undue advantage of fooding and lodging from Gauriya mission without doing any proper seva. One such devotee, he took decision to one such devotee, he took decision to go to home to collect more educational qualification to become an important personality in the society. Because at present he is not going to get any honor from this society. So he took decision to go to home to collect, to gather more educational qualification to collect and to become an important personality in the society. And some senior devotees started giving some appropriate spiritual treatment to him. Prabhu, why you are going away? No, I like to. What you can do? Life is very short. Anytime we can die. And in whole life infinity period, there is one doubt that we can get such exalted Acharya, unique Acharya like Srila Prabhupada. He is the personal associated Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Why you are taking trouble to go away from? No, I can go away. So this way, all different kind of, consolation, all different kind of, one by one, Siddhanta was established in front of him by some senior devotees, but all in vain or useless. So, but anyway, he was not at all ready to stay at Gauriya Mission. He took decision, surely I am going back to home. Because he thought that nothing to learn in Gauriya Math. Where is there? Nothing to learn in Gauriya Math, useless, I can waste my life here. Then actually, when Srila Prabhupada heard this argument going on, there's devotee going to leave Gauriya Mission, and the senior devotee out of his compassion going to give some argument that please you stay in Gauriya Math, you can take great advantage, spiritual advantage. Then when all argument useless, is not going to hear anything, then Prabhupada's speaking that why you are taking time. Prabhupada speaking to the senior devotee who is giving some, argument to him to stop him going from Gauriya Mission. Prabhupada speaking, why you are going to waste your time? Prabhupada speaking to the senior devotee, why you are going to waste your time to make him understand this vital point about his, why you are going to waste your time to make him understand about his dark future. So let him go. Why you are going to waste your time? Do your own seva. There is nothing to learn in Gauriya Math, Gauriya Mission. So let him go. So this way Prabhupada used to, speak. Also we know Prabhupada actually, without seva, if somebody going to waste his time, Prabhupada cannot tolerate. Never tolerate. So any seva, suppose Srila Hayagriva Brahmachari completing this seva, now coming back, then after that Prabhupada asking, what seva you have at present, Prabhu? At present I have completed all seva. So you will have to go and do this seva. This way, Prabhupada, it was a technique, Prabhupada. Never Prabhupada allowed any sannyasis, brahmachari to stay there in Chaitanya Math all that day and night doing next to nothing. No, all the time. So I can give one or two examples how merciful Srila Prabhupada is, because sometimes you can misunderstand. Prabhupada is merciless. Why Prabhupada speaking this way, Prabhupada thinking that way? You can think. Now I can give one argument, one incident I can speak so that you can understand how much merciful Srila Prabhupada is, how much soft his heart is, more than butter, you know. So, one day, one very rich, influential man, he used to come to Gauriya, used to do some seva there also. Now, one day, one very influential rich man, influencer in the sense that he has money and some social status, you know, that's why I am speaking that way. So one day, one influential rich man wanted to get control over some unusual happenings at Gauriya Mission at Calcutta. What is that? Knowingly or unknowingly, one or two devotees, brahmacharis, were involved in this small incident. Not purposely actually, maybe purposely, but not so important. Have done some mistake, and that not so big issue, but still the rich man requested Srila Prabhupada to drive away from mat. He requesting Srila Prabhupada, please Prabhupada, please, they are doing this way, this kind of rubbish activity, so you can throw them out of mat. He is requesting because he is, Srila Prabhupada now going to hear him what he is speaking. He is speaking, you must please, you must throw them away. You must, throw them away from Gauriya Math. But Srila Prabhupada, but Prabhupada was thinking just opposite way. What is that? Prabhupada putting question that you want to put them out of Gauriya Math. You want to put them out of Gauriya Math, but that is not actually solution. That is not actually solution. If I put them out of Gauriya Math, what solution you can get? What solution those devotees can get? So, I have one question. Where to send those patients if their condition is very bad? Where to send? If you, in front of you, if you find one big patient, where to send? The man replied that why in hospital is the proper place for him, for them. Then Prabhupada told him the same thing. Come on, I want to speak the same thing. So I like to advise you same thing. They are actually, they are actually Bhavarogi. Bhavarogi or materially affected patient. Bhavarog. They are actually Bhavarogi. They are actually patient. So materially affected patient there. So this Gauriya hospital is just a suitable place for them. So why you want to throw them out? Treatment going on through Harikatha, Kirtan, these that they are taking prasadam, charanamrita, and the case is not so heavy, so that we cannot forgive them. They can get both. They can get both medicine, charanamrita, Harikatha, Kirtan, etc. They can get both medicine and treatment from those big spiritual doctors, those who are there in Gauriya Mission, Gauriya Math. So why you like to throw them out of Gauriya Math? Actually, patients should not be thrown out of Math. They are actually Bhavarogi. Then the man started argument with Srila Prabhupada. Why not you go outside and call all, countless, people there in the society, you can call them all in Gauriya Math and start treatment? Prabhupada speaking, look, this is one kind of argument you are putting, but I am interested, because in Kirtan also it is there, Brahmando tarite dhok shakti dhare jane jane. Whole Brahmando, a pure devotee and Gaur Parshad, can, deliver the whole Jivatma in this whole universe. Brahmando, not world. Be careful, not world. Brahmando tarite shakti dhare jane jane. Each one of them having that kind of power to deliver countless devotees, those were any form, in any form there in this universe. So why then we are going to express doubt that Prabhupada cannot deliver them? Prabhupada can. But Prabhupada speaking, you are putting this kind of argument. You have no faith in Guru Vaishnava. Actually, Brahmando Tarite Shakti Dhare Jane Jane. Evedo Purane Guno Gai Javasuni. In all Purana, Shakti, Purana and Veda, Vedanta, and in Bhagavatam, Ramayana, everywhere you can go, you can find this kind of, solution. That a pure devotee who is a pure bhakta can deliver countless devotees, countless people. But one condition is there, provided they have some faith in him. If they have no faith in him, if they think, let us stay in the situation in which we are put into, then what to do? If I am going to give treatment to outside people, he can kick me. Hey, you actually mad? You are going to teach me this. Go, mind your own business. So this way, I cannot approach countless, people there in the world. I can approach in the form of prachar. Prachar, special preaching ground I can go. I can speak Harikatha, Kirtan, maybe I can change the mood of some material people. They can become interested to take the center of Prabhupada. This way we can, but not that we can go and arrest all people and put into jail, like jail in Gauriya. No, not this procedure is not good. At all from heart, they should feel that we are in very miserable condition. Maya, 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 Maya. So we want to cut this Maya. We must approach one sadhu. So in all Shastra it is written, Mayare Koriya Joy Charano na jai, Sadhu Guru Kipa Bina na dekhi upay. So Maya, you cannot cut Maya without the help of Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, Sarvasaste Koi, Lava Matto Sadhu Sange, Sarvasiddhi Hoy. Krishna Bhaktir Janma Mul Hoy Sadhu Sangha. The very root cause of Krishna Bhakti is Sadhu Sangha. Also Tulsidas is speaking, Shankaracharya is speaking, so many. Countless documents we can show. Tulsidas is speaking. Binu sat sanga tarai na koi. Binu sat sanga tarai na koi. Binu sat sanga tarai na koi. Ram kipa binu sulabho na soi. Ram kipa binu sulabho na soi. Without sadhu sangha, we cannot cut material bondage. And also, indirectly, we must give kipa from Prabhu. Satsanga is not a matter of joke. Countless people in the world, they are going to die and take birth again. But how many people are going to get this kind of advantage of satsanga? That is the question. So, they are going to take birth and again going to die, again going to take birth. So, to stop the cycle of death and birth, we must get satsanga. Satsanga is a must. So, Prabhupada speaking to the man, why you are not going to believe 100%? Satsanga has some effect, big effect, miracle, magic spell. So, but I cannot go outside and catch all people and bring them inside Gauriya Mat because they are not going to show humble, they are not going to show any kind of positive mood. If I find any kind of positive mood, little bit, some saddha at least, then they can approach, I can allow them to stay in Gauriya Mission. This way, that man wanted to put some argument to Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada used to speak how it is possible for me to throw them out of Gauriya Mission, Gauriya Mat without any treatment. At least they are coming in front of me, at least they are coming in front of me, at least they are going to say, we are sick, we are Baba Rugi, please give us treatment. Maybe they have done some mistake. So, those who are having some, fixed determination of Krishna Bhajan, maybe some shortage is there, and repeatedly, one by one, they are going to make some Opi chet suduracharo, bhajate mam ananya bhag sadureva samantabhya sammak vyavasito hisa. Opi chet sudurachar. Opi chet is a sudurachar, is doing all rubbish activity. But inside heart, know it for sure, the Krishna bhajan is the only solution. He is not going to worship any demigods or nothing, not going to take the help of yoga, jnana, nothing. He is sure, but he is so weak, he is going to make mistake one after another. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, somebody going to take undue advantage of this point. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, you can take undue advantage of this. So, Opi chet sudracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag sadureva samantabhya sammak vyavasito hisa. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada used to speak this way, that we cannot misuse, take undue advantage. Actually, Vishwanath Chakravarti was speaking this, giving this argument in commentary, that suppose one fan is moving. Suppose at that time there was no fan. But what Vishwanath Chakravarti wanted to speak, that there is some rotating object, suppose rotating, without frictionless, almost ball bearing, maybe some device can be there. And if we take the example of fan, it's more easy. It is also rotating on this ball bearing. So, current going to give power. So, this current going to give some power. So, they are going to get some mechanical energy to rotate. So, now electrical energy in this fan, this electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. So in turbine also, in big falls, in a river, there is big falls. From there, if you put one turbine rotating, so through the rotating of this turbine continuously by the waterfalls, then you can rotate the turbine, you are going to create electricity, armature is there inside, as per Faraday's law. So this way, that time, mechanical energy is being converted into electrical. Now here in this case of fan, electrical energy is being converted into mechanical energy. Okay, no problem. But actually Vishwanath Chakravarti was speaking, if there is some object rotating, some device rotating continuously, non-stop, in that case, actually, gradually, if electricity is not there to help, if current is off, then for some time you can find that a fan is not going to stop at once. If the current connection is off, then the fan going to rotate for some time, doing the same service, rotating for some time, after some retardation, and finally going to stop rotating. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti was giving this kind of argument. Suppose some rotating object is there, rotating. If the cause is off, the reason for why is rotating, if the cause is off, then automatically you can find after some rotation that rotating object can come to a standstill position. So this way, Vishwanath Chakravarti speaking, is Sammak Vyavasito he saw. Krishna speaking in Gita, Sammak Vyavasito he saw. His mind, his heart is now, his brain is now well organized. His brain is now well organized. And so, maybe some problem is going to make mistake, cannot control, but still inside heart, he has taken resolution to do Krishna bhajan, not anything else. So, Sammak Vyavasito he saw. That is called his heart is now well organized, because he is well organized, as his final decision to do Hari Bhajan. In that case, I was speaking this sloka, Akam sarva kamo va moksha kamo udaradi tibrena bhakti yogena jajeta purusham param. Tibrena bhakti yogena, what do you mean by this word? Bhakti yoga is not so easy that you can do tremendous bhakti yoga. This meaning is that without the help of yoga and jnana, you are confirmed that bhakti can give me a final solution. This kind of firm determination is called Tivrena Bhakti. Otherwise, Tivrena Bhakti Yoga mean, if you want to make a separate meaning, Tibra Bhakti Yoga man, he should have, tremendous Bhakti Yoga. Not that. Here, in this sloka, if you want to get the meaning, actual meaning, for why? Because when Vyasadeva Goswami using for same term in different place, then meaning changing. In this case, Tivreno Bhakti Yogeno, Jajeto. Jajeto means it's a must. It's a must. He will have to do. It's a must. So, you have to do Hari Bhajan. Maybe he has some different kind of desire, countless desires, or maybe he is devoid of any desires. So, Akama Sarva Kama Va Moksha Kama Udaradi. But actually, if you are going to do Krishna Bhajan with desire, it is not actual Bhajan. With Anartha and Anavilas, if you are going to do Bhajan, it's not actual. I can discuss someday, you can realize. So, somewhat Babosito he saw, his heart is not well organized because his decision is final that Krishna Bhajan can give me final solution. That he is knowing for sure. So, now, Vishwanath Chakravarti is speaking, now he is going to make mistake again and again. But someday, by the association of Guru Vaishnava, by the magic spell of Harikatha Kirtan, as Prabhupada, it is a Siddhanta of Prabhupada. That's why I am speaking. Someday he can stop doing all nonsense. The Prabhupada also writing one special article to describe Gauriya Hospital, speaking all about one by one. Prabhupada speaking, is Gauriya Hospital, there is so many beds. In hospital and nursing home, there is different beds. Prabhupada, one by one. Now, we are going to visit Gauriya Hospital. Prabhupada speaking, number 1 bed, this patient has some annavilas, has some respect for Guru Vaishnava. Okay? He is doing Harinam, he is interested to do Harinam and hearing Harikatha, Prabhupada writing. And that patient there in number 2 bed. Now what is the condition? He is arrogant actually. He is very arrogant, but is very arrogant, but still actually he is doing some seva with full attention. Number 3 bed, the person has this kind of attraction for woman, this, that. This way Prabhupada is going to describe very nicely to portray one picture of Gauriya Hospital. This way Prabhupada giving an example, this way Prabhupada giving one example. So, Annavilas can be there, if Annavilas is not there, if I say, Maharaj, only pure devotees can come in front, then what for you are there to speak Harikatha? And what is the use of your, behavior, perfect behavior? What use? I cannot speak that way. That I can speak only in front of, some elevated devotees. No, it's good, not wrong. It is bad to speak that way. So, I am not speaking that way. If they are already Siddha, then why I am inviting them in front of me? If they are already Siddha, then why they can take trouble to come in front of me? And that's why, actually, Annavilas can be there. But be sure, I can discuss this point tomorrow, with Annavilas, Anartha, actual Krishna Bhajan not possible. But if we have some determination that Krishna Bhajan, strong resolution that only Krishna Bhajan can give me final solution, that's okay. Because he is now well organized. His brain, his heart is not well organized. He can do accordingly and shortly he can find some solution. Because anyway, the main objective, main sadhan of Gauriya mission set by Srila Prabhupada, according to the instruction of Rupa Goswami Pad, Sanatana Goswami Pad, Jiva Goswami Pad, the main thing is Harikatha Kirtan. That's why you can remember some 15-20 days ago I was discussing, let the whole world get burnt up. What is concerned to you? You come and see Harikatha. Because you have You have no power. You have no power. You have no power to save anybody. Only you can do one thing, to do Hari Bhajan. If you are going to do Hari Bhajan, then you can save countless people. If you are not going to do Hari Bhajan, only your material effort can come out successful to some extent. That's why so many people criticizing in front of Prabhupada. Your Gauriya mission, what is the main activity of your Gauriya mission? What they are doing? I can discuss in details about this point. Then they think that those material organs, the XY mission, they are going to distribute dry food in a flood inundated place. They are distributing dry food from helicopter. They are distributing medicine from helicopter. Or some XY mission going to arrange some, some food for common people, food for all. This kind of things actually they can do, it's all material activities, but not permanent solution. So Prabhupada speaking, Gauriya Math, unlike other missions, going to arrange some exclusive, seva for whole, world. That is called permanent solution. If I can help one bonded soul to get back Krishna consciousness, then I can automatically set him in Krishna Seva. That is called actually Jivedaya. So I can discuss this point someday. Today actually no time. So you see, this way, Prabhupada giving this kind of example actually. So different kind of devotees, they are actually patient, they are coming. So not that we can throw them away of Gauriya hospital, they can stay, but provided they are going to obey the rules and regulations set in hospital. If in any hospital, a patient going to violate all rules and regulations there, then that can be a big problem. So it's big problem for them. So we cannot maintain. So this way, we cannot allow bonded people to do anything whatever they like. We cannot allow bonded soul to do anything they like in Gauriya mission, Gauriya Math. They can come, but they will have to obey some rules and regulation as per the instruction of Prabhupada. They can hear Harikatha, they can try to regulate themselves. So this way they can go on, and someday they can discover that there are all problems gone. So they can become pure devotee someday. So you see, this way actually Prabhupada used to explain that we cannot throw bonded soul. Rather we can arrange. So common people, material people, they think if somebody, some mission going to arrange food to common people, then they are doing some seva. What Gauriya Math doing? There are some different kind of, question they are putting in front of. So this way, actually Prabhupada used to give treatment to all devotees, and sometimes some of them not going to obey at all. In that case, they will have to go away from Gauriya mission. If they are going to make disturbance, then we cannot allow. If they are at all interested to obey, then okay. So now Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to explain this in a commentary. Bhaktivinoda is speaking that maybe some so-called devotee doing a mistake again and again, repeatedly, is not going to stop doing all nonsense, some mistake. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, we should think over and again on the issue. At all, if he is interested to stop doing nonsense, if he at all interested to cure his own disease, then his mood should be different. But if somebody going to make mistake again and again countless times, is not going to stop doing all nonsense, Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, in that case we cannot apply this word. Opichet suduracharo bhajate mamanna bhag sadureva samantabhyo sammak vyavasito he saw. This formula we cannot apply in this case. Because if somebody out of his weakness doing repeated mistake, that is different thing. If somebody going to make mistake because of his weakness, my Maharaj, I am weak, I cannot stop myself doing this, oh, it's okay. But if somebody going to make mistake purposely, that I can make mistake, okay, it is written in Gita, so I can get also indulgence, I can get like in Christian Girja, if you can do all rubbish whole week or whole month, you can go in front of Padri, and you will have to stand in the wooden stand, and you will have to speak, I have done, confess that I have done this, then the father can give some indulgence. This impractical procedure. It's not actually this way, if we can do it, allow, it's not good. It's impractical procedure, it's not good, actually. So, actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, if he repeatedly, his mood is very bad. He is going to do repeatedly, and at the same time he is going to say, well, it is written there in Gita, so I can do. Know that. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, for those weak people, those who are going to make some mistake, they know that is very bad. I should not do it that way. But I cannot stop doing this way. Actually, then in that case, this sloka is applicable. Otherwise, if all people can go and do all rubbish in the name of sannyas, they have everything, they are going to start one family life secretly, I mean giving birth to one or two sons and daughters. This is not. Also, we should be very careful about the heart of so-called devotees, what they mean to say. So yesterday some question came, I am going to discuss on this point. I can discuss all in details about this point. From Switzerland, some devotee asking how it is possible that there we find all the parsads of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they are aprakita, how we can understand. So I am going to give fitting answer to their question. At all, if they have basic faith, I think they can understand, but not today. Another point, some devotee putting question, Maharaj, 1 or 2 days for 1 day before, you were discussing about Daiva Varnasam, this, that, but this point is not totally clear to us. Uru, please touch this point again to give some clear idea. So it will also take long time. And also I am bound to confess that due to breakage of Harikatha, due to interruption, I also feeling very bad. Because I am not habituated, those who know my heart, those who are knowing my heart, they know that I cannot tolerate any kind of interruption. If I start with full meditation, I can go on speaking Harikatha, I can stop after 2 hours or 2.5 hours or 3 hours, maybe 1 hour something. In between, if I stop, excuse me, I beg for pardon in front of you all, because this is not my lecture. Due to interruption in between, I feel very sad. I feel very Harikatha. So I want to speak so many things, but due to interruption, I stop speaking. Disconnection, I feel, this way. So anyway, I am going to touch this point also, is Siddhanta of Srila Prabhupada, and tomorrow and day after tomorrow also I can go on discussing so many vital points. So you will have to be very attentive. Not that you cannot digest this katha, you feel very hard, so I should not hear it. Then it is one kind of medicine, come on. It is one kind of medicine. If you are not going to obey this kind of hard Harikatha, appropriate Siddhanta, then never in future you can come out successful. So anyway, it is one kind of medicine. So one doctor going to give you hard medicine, bitter medicine, but you can ignore and fight with the doctor is not good. So any medicine prescribed by any doctor, then you will have to take that medicine without any argument. It is my first request to you all. So you don't go for argument with, So, you see, so, according to the instruction of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada wanted to implement some special issues like, Daiva Varnasram implementation, and after that, I told you actually, Vishwa Vaishnava Rasava, Dhampacharan Sabha, or, Dham Parikrama, So, because actually, though ultimately, this system, actually, Daiva Varnasam, you can feel disgusted, because this stuff is very sensitive, this subject is very complicated, this subject is very sensitive, you can feel disgusted. And also maybe you can become angry with me. Why Maharaj speaking this way? I am not speaking, that way it is actually the Siddhanta Vichara of Prabhupada and all according to our scriptural analysis. Though we know actually what we can do, what we can do with Daiva Varnasam, what is the use? Ultimately, when you are going to do bhajan and discover your own position as a Paramahamsa, in that case you can understand what was the identity Mahaprabhu want to give. I already told that thing. Naham vipro nacha narapatir napi vaishyana sudro naham varnina nyacha gyapatir namos banasto jyotirva kintu poddan nikhila parmananda purnamita dher gopi bhartur padakamalur dasu dasanudasa. This I already told. So this is the final Siddhanta of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. When you are going to cut your material bondage and go on doing bhajan, you can go up and up and up. Finally, you can discover that this is your identity. Then in that case, what you can do with Daiva Varnasam? Let people play their head with Daiva Varnasam. What is the use? No man. Come on. At present, it is very useful. At present, in bonded soul, bonded condition, if we are elevated sadhu, when you are Paramahamsa, in that case, no you. Jnananishto, Virakto, va, Madbhakto, va, Anapekshakaha, Shalinganava, Samam, Stakta, Charet, Avidigochara. They are beyond any rules and regulation. We cannot make any rules and regulation for Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We cannot make any rules and regulation for Prabhupada. We cannot make any rules and regulations for Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami. You will have to obey this. This is a material idea. So I can discuss this point tomorrow, if time permit. So we have material idea. With this material idea, if we want to get entry into transcendental world, quite absurd. We cannot do it. So, you see, first of all, we must be very humble. Also, I give one example. Before starting Haribhajan, why not you are going to put question with your Gurudev? After starting bhajan, now 5 years, 10 years gone, now you are putting this kind of question. Why you are putting this kind of question? Then I can think that your bhajan not yet started. You have taken bhajan, you have taken Harinam, Diksha, everything from a big sadhu, you think so. Now after 10, 12 years after, you are putting this kind of question. This kind of question can prove that you have no faith in Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. This is very bad. It's not good. So at least minimum faith which I should have in our heart. So ultimately we know that the Daiva Varnasam, what use? What we can do with this Daiva Varnasam? But not at present. We cannot throw the system of Daiva Varnasam at present. It is great danger for us. You see the situation at present. In the name of Daiva Varnasam, anybody can do anything what they like. They think it is Daiva Varnasam. I don't know what kind of teachings they already have received from their previous Acharya, I don't know. They think it's all okay. We can do whatever we do. They are doing all rubbish. In the name of Daiva Varnasam, they are making some hybrid and doing all rubbish. So Daiva Varnasam, I was also discussing this point. Daiva Varnasam means it's an automatic factor. We'll have to, Daiva Varnasam Dharma is effective in India for long time, from Vedic Yuga. So, to regulate this samaj, this society, to organize it very, perfectly, scientifically, so this Daiva Varnasam Dharma is very essential in bondage stage. Though ultimately this Daiva Varnasam Dharma is not effective in our life, because when you are doing Hari Bhajan, ultimately we are going up and up, going to, cut all bondage and what use. So, actually, we already know the whole social system. There is one system. And according to Krishna already shown, Chaturvarna Maya system, Guna Karma Vibhagasa, according to Guna and Karma, Krishna giving instruction that we should segregate this samaj, then there can be no problem, the confusion, no problem can be there. So, tasya kartaram api mam vidya kartanam abhyam. Though I was the main personality, I was the original personality who started this. Tasya kartaram api. I am actually started this Daiva Varnasam to systematize the whole, society. So this way actually, now I can go back to the decision of Prabhupada, Siddhanta. So actually Prabhupada used to say very often, this sloka, se adhikare ja nishtha sa gunaha parikrititaha viparyastu doshaha shad ubhayo resha nirnayaha. From Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 21 chapter, number 2 sloka. Prabhupada very often used to explain this sloka. Se adhikare ya nishtha sa gunaha parikrititaha viparyastu doshaha shad ubhayo resho nirnayahu. Viparyastu. So, what Prabhupada want to say, to get established in respective personal rights. According to Guna Karmana, Gun evan quality and our mood to do seva, to do some work. So actually to get established in respective personal suitable seva, suitable duty. And to do accordingly is gunaha. It is appreciable. But if somebody going to break the system, suppose he is suppose he is Brahman, he is going to take up one weapon and going to kill whole world. Like we already Parshuram. Jamadagni Muni, actually Parshuram going to show Kshatriya quality. Parshuram going to show Kshatriya quality. There is some secret reason there. In Bhagavatam I already discussed. There is some, this way actually. So, if you are Brahman and going to break this system and going to show this Kshatriya quality, is very dangerous. So, you have no right to do that. So, according to Guna Karma, those Muni Rishis, it was a system that time. At present, nobody going to obey it. They say, I am Brahman, I am Chatterjee, I am Chakravarti, I am, Mukherjee, Mukhopadhyay. We are Srivastava. This way they are fighting. We are Sarma. But actually this is not the system. If after birth, if you see that boy is growing some special quality like a Kshatriya, then how we can say that he is from? Then I can give example again from Mahabharata and Upanishad everywhere. Jabal Satyakam, Jabal Satyakam. Jabal Satyakam actually approaching Gautami Mani. Gautami Mani, in front of Gautami Mani, speaking, requesting, Rishivar, I have one request. I also like to get knowledge from you, Gyan. I like to gather Gyan from you. Then Rishi asking, first of all, I like to know in what, category, Varna you are. You are Brahman or Kshatriya, what Varna you are? He said, I cannot speak. What is the name of your father? I cannot speak. Then you go and ask your mother first and come back to me again, then I can consider the case. Then Javasattakam going to mother and asking mother, who is my father? Mother crying and speaking, somehow I get you in my life, but I cannot specifically say that who is your father. I was doing service, doing seva of some, Rishimanis, and this way I get you in my life. Then Sattakam going in front of rishis, in front of Gautam Rishi, and in front of all, Rishi Valak, all those boys from different, villages, they are coming to learn, stay in Guru Griha, in Gurukul, with Gautam Muni giving lesson to them. Then in front of this, in front of all those, boys, and in front of Gurudev itself, Gurudev asking, you already, I don't know, you already asked your mother? Yes. Then who is your father? Then that boy speaking what all he heard is not going to make some manipulation. He is speaking, Rishibor, I was bound to put this question in front of mother, and I got answer from mother that I cannot specifically, mother couldn't speak clearly who is father, because somehow she got me in his life. So this way, all boys, they started laughing. But Rishi, Gautam Rishi said, don't laugh, stop. Now after that, Gautam Rishi speaking, my boy, you come in front of me. Then that boy going in front of Rishi, and the Rishi is, blessing him and speaking, I am sure that you are Brahman. I am sure you are Brahman. I am 100% I am going to give, knowledge, a lesson to you also about Veda. I am sure that you are Brahman. Because as per Siddhanta, Brahmane arjava sakshat sudre anarjava lakshanam. Brahmane, what is the main quality of Brahman? He is going to speak all right. Not that I am from a big family, I was very rich, I am from a very educated family, whereas you search, he was very poor. He is very poor. Even his father couldn't arrange one bread in a day. But now he is speaking, I was very rich. Why he was this? Why? What's the nature? I don't know. So speak what fact you will have to speak. Nah. So this way actually, manipulation is not good. Antara bahira samabhyavahar. Then Rishiman is speaking. Rishi, that Gautama Rishi is speaking. My boy, I am sure that you are actually Brahman. Because the vital quality, main quality of a Brahman is to speak the truth. He must have faith in truthfulness. Because Supreme Lord himself, Sattasya Sattam, Nihitancha Satye, Sattasya Sattam, Nihitancha Satye. This sloka is there when those demigods praying the Garva of, Devaki in Mathura jail. Sattancha Satta, Nihitancha Satye, Sattabratam. This sloka is. So, you have come, you have come to do bhajan of Sattabrata. You forget this point. You have come to do bhajan of Sattabrata. Whereas you are always and every time you are ready to take the help of falsity. Why? The first quality is not there with you. Whereas you are speaking, you are initiated 25 years back. How we can say this way? You are going to take the help of falsity all the time. You are speaking lie. All the time duplicity is there inside your heart. How you can act as a Acharya, how you can act as a, Bhagavad speaker. This is not good. Why not speak? What is the fact? So this is the vital point. You should not forget this point. Come on, you are coming to do bhajan of Satyabrata. The basic fundamental thing, the basic and fundamental thing you are going to ignore. You forget that you are coming to do bhajan of Krishna, Satyabrata. You are going to take the help of falsity. It's not good. That's why Prabhupada wanted to make us at least Brahman. I can go and discuss all in details. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 days. If I leave it half discussed, then somebody can express some doubt about me. And also I am feeling dissatisfaction due to interruption. I disconnected out of meditation. I will have to speak now. I am taking whole kippa from you all and speaking out of meditation and speaking this way. If some interruption, I feel disconnected, very bad. So actually point is that actually, you know, so Satyabrata, we are going to do bhajan. So Gautami Muni took decision, perfect decision. Well, I am sure that you are Brahman. Because otherwise one Shudra cannot speak so, you know, face to face. A Shudra cannot speak this, you know, sensitive thing in front of all public, openly. That's why you know you are Brahman. Sure, that is the symptom. So that's why I told you, Jashu yat lakshanam praktam pungso when varna vivanjakaha tadannat tadishyeta tatte naiva vinirdiset, I told that day. So you will have to, now actually Gautami Muni, Gautami Rishi took decision this way. What is the symptom? The first symptom is there, a Brahman is truthfulness. Okay, first symptom. Then humbleness. He is speaking very humbly. He is not going to change, do any manipulation. Straightforward. Humble attitude. In front of Guru. Gautami Rishi, I like to learn. This all can prove that he is really Brahman. So, you see, this is the characteristics. Also, I can do some detailed discussion on this point. It will take maybe 1 or 2 days. I can go back to the discussion by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, those foreign people, they are very clever. Foreign people, they are not devotee, but at least they are so clever, so sincere. They always, from the very beginning, they are watching which baby, which boy or girl going to show what intention is there. From very childhood. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, those foreign people, they are very clever. Always from the very boyhood, they are watching. What is the intention of that boy? What is the characteristics of that boy? They like to learn. They like to do some investigation on this point. If they find that the boy is very interested to play football, then they are going to help him that way. He become a big footballer. If they are going to find he is interested to do some research, very inquisitive attitude. So maybe in future they can discover, oh, he has become a scientist. This way, in this foreign country, they are at least going to follow this procedure. And also I heard from my friends staying in America, not at present they are not my friends, but previously, that there the system is that any competitive examination, if some postgraduate, suppose somebody going, some candidate is postgraduate, and they are also going to open this post for graduation. And but in India, not that. For post-graduation, at least you should have this kind of quality. But in foreign country, they are giving some tolerance. So post-graduation is first preference, and also those who are graduate, they can also apply for this post. After that, they are so clever, they are going to test both the candidate who is coming from this post-graduation, degree with graduation degree. They are so clever, they are less interested about what quality they have, what degree, material degree. If they find that the graduation, this boy is more efficient, more efficient, then more knowledgeable, then they can give first preference to this, this candidate. But this is not the system here. If somebody can find somebody is very interested to, some boy, very interested to play cricket, then India, they are not going to help. You will have to give 25 lakh rupees, bribe. Then the selector can keep your name. They are idiot number one. This way, so many genius people we can get in different fields. We are going to lose. I can give the example of Haragobind Khorana. To clarify this point, Haragobind Khorana is actually a Punjabi scientist, very big scientist. He was doing research on, genetics, character. Then after that, he requested that time Indian government request, I am almost successful, I need your help to come out successfully with my thesis, so please help me. The Indian government speaking, no, we cannot help you, we have no money. Then he applied to the American government. Then after that, American government speaking, right now you come. I am speaking, we are ready to help you. Genetical character, Then Haragobind Khorana going there and join their, research work there. He come out successful. He was successful. He was successful within 2 years, 2-3 years. And he was given Nobel Prize. So now America can speak that our scientists getting Nobel Prize honor. Who? One American scientist. He is actually originally from India. So this way, actually, all and everywhere in this third world country, there is one kind of manipulation going on. All the time. So Bhaktivinoda was speaking, at least they are so clever, they are watching. What is the nature of that boy? According to that nature, they are going to help from the very beginning. So they can get the potency expressed in his life or in her life. So this way they are going to help. This way I can give another example. Kalpana Chawla, he is ordinary, graduate. After that he went to England to study. After that from America he got the chance to join, astronaut. He became astronaut and he going to space. This way, we can get so many genius people in the society. But we are so jealous. We are so jealous. We are not going to help them. We are going to stop their promotion. Even in devotional world, we will find some special quality with one devotee. He is singing so nice kirtan. But we are going to stop his singing. You can remember one foreign devotee of Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. He is very nice singer. I heard, so nice he is doing. He is laughing, dancing with kirtan. But he is no more with us. How? That I cannot speak. This way we are going to lose. Somebody can speak Harikatha, can do bhajan nicely. We want to stop his bhajan, stop his Harikatha. This much we can do. We are so jealous, we can do this much thing. Bhalo jodi na korbe, mondo korbe keno, this kind of Prabhupada speaking. Prabhupada speaking in one. So this way, you see, this kind of problem is there. That's why we cannot go advance in the global level. That is the main problem. In bhajan also different kind of problems coming. Some partikala, some this, that. This is not, at all not good actually. Another example I can see, that actually in India, it is a system, government, I know not present government, maybe it is already, they, passed, certified by previous government. They, in their Senate, they approve one rules and regulation, the amendment, that, that those who are scheduled tribe and scheduled caste, those who are scheduled tribe and scheduled caste, low caste, they should be given priority in the society so that they can get inspiration, they can get lesson, they can go, they can become educated. This way, government going to give some special facility to them so that they can get service very quickly, they can get admission in any university and colleges. So they are going to reserve some special seats. They are going to reserve some special seats for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. And you can go mad, so foolish. That government is so foolish, they are going to allow them some extra facility. Well, I have no jealousy about that. What I mean to say, try to understand. Then you can go back to the original root cause of Daiva Varnasam. You can realize, if you can understand all these key points. So actually, my point is that, if government going to give some extra facility to them, I have no objection, very good. But why government going to make some compromise in quality? Try to get my point. If same quality government going to get from one high caste, from Brahmin family or Khatri family, high caste, one candidate government going to choose, maybe same quality is there with this scheduled caste, then he can give first preference to that scheduled caste. Not that with quality we cannot make compromise. Try to follow my point, it's very scientific. What Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also wanted to mean this. So government is so foolish, they are going to compromise with quality. If they are scheduled caste, what to do? We can give service to them, okay. But now what happens? That scheduled caste, that officer going to pay 25 rupees or 30 rupees, 50 rupees to his, to his servant to write one English letter. So, I know you are going to think, Maharaj speaking this way. Yes, well, I am bound to speak this way. I am bound to speak this way. What to do? There actually, that his officer is going to take the chair of an important personality, but he cannot even write an English letter. He cannot read even one letter coming to. So this is actually government doing. So regarding quality, we should not go for compromise. We should give first preference to this scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. I have no objection. But regarding quality, if we are going to make compromise, then the whole system can break down. At present, the system is, you see, this is system. So they don't know. They are out of order. Their brain is out of order. They cannot understand what they mean to say. So this way we are going to lose in all sphere of life, like in educational fields, in spiritual fields also, in sports and games fields, everywhere. Where not? Even those film industry, there also. If you give bribe 50 lakhs, then they can select you. Then gradually you can get the scope to become a big hero. This way all the time manipulation going on. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur what meant to say, I can give another example from India. There was one very poor player, very poor. He was a gardener actually. Actually he was a gardener. In field, playing field, he was engaged as a gardener to clean the field, to make the crease proper, to cut grass on proper level so that there cannot be any disturbance, watering the grass, all the fields. His name was Solkar. But I don't know how and why he was given such a unique chance to become a big cricket player. In our childhood, we heard, boyhood, we heard his name. His name was Solkar. He was a big, cricket player. This way, as a rare. So at present, they are playing some game. So genius, we are going to lose all genius, people. So anyway, so devotion and geniusity is not same. I can discuss this. So this way actually we are going to make problem in every sphere of life. So irrespective of caste and creeds, we can allow people to come in bhajan field. This is good. But that doesn't mean, I already give you an example. I was speaking that day, but I was feeling disturbance that day. So I was speaking about one incident. The one, minister from low caste, one minister in Delhi, he took decision to start one agitation with all low caste people. So those are Bangi. Bangi mean those are cleaning roads and drains, everything. They gather a big association. They make one big association. They are fighting. They are coming in Vrindavan and fighting with Brahman Vaishnava. They are speaking, well enough. For a long time we are doing this kind of seva, cleaning roads and everything. Now you will have to change your portfolio. We, Brahman and Vaishnava, they can go outside of temple, we can enter into temple, we can do, puja, everything, and they can go and clean. They wanted to motivate. And all those foolish people, they are not educated, they are coming and shouting, Ditya have, Karte have, slogan going on. Slogan. Ultimately, solution was not there. So there was, after that, some knowledgeable personality came and with full group or Guru Vaishnava, they are coming, they are putting some question, he couldn't give answer. It's not good. First point is that I cannot snatch your duty. I cannot snatch your duty. Your duty I cannot snatch. I already told in foreign country, if some boy is expressing some extraordinary talent about, medical science, they are giving this science. But here not. So you see, that time there was big problem. It is not possible. So, se adhikare janishtaha sagunaha parikirtitaha. So, according to respective quality and degree and duty, according to their guna karma, they will have to do their own duty. If they are going to break their own duty, okay, I cannot do this duty, I can go and take the post of this. That's why this foolish government, they keep making all problem. Full problem. Now foolish government going to make such, they are so foolish, they don't understand. We are not going to express this kind of particular, but I am speaking very neutral way. At present, those who are nursery boys and primary boys, now some minister, foolish minister, they are going to arrange midday milk. Midday milk. Are, why not you pay money to them? Their father and mother can arrange milk. In this way they are arranging midday milk. So midday milk, one Brahmin boy from highest quality, they like to maintain. I know so many boys. I know. One doctor coming to me, his boy, he also in a school, they are also serving some midday meal, but that boy not taking. Because his sanskar is totally different. Why you can break this system, social system? I know you are Shudra. I know you are Shudra. But you have no right to break the system. That boy, he is growing up with some nice, efficacy, some nice sanskar. You are going to make midday milk. You will have to sit with all people, all boys from different caste and, even with Muslim boys. The Muslim boys, if they are coming to do Hari Bhajan, we have no objection. They can do Hari Bhajan. But this way, they are going to break the whole social system. I can give one by one example how dangerous the system is. So at present, you cannot find. That's why at present, in our life also, when I was, boy, that time also, we have our experience, some new, experience I have. At that time I received, got new experiences, through which I could realize that this is very important. So now at present you cannot find nice people, nice, baby not taking bath, because like father, like son, like mother, like son, they also lose character, lose everything, no sanskar, nothing. You cannot expect this, this society, you cannot, what we can expect? I can give all example from Gita. So you cannot break this Siddhanta. One by one, I can go on this example one by one of what Krishna want to say, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu want to say. I can give example. So you can think that Maharaj is with some particular, some this. No, not at all. This system should be there to maintain. We should have respect to Varnasam Dharma. So se adhikare ya nishtha sagunaha parikritata viparjastu doshaha shad uhayo resho nirnayaha. To detect what is good, what is bad, what is actually appreciable, what is not appreciable, you will have to judge this way. So if somebody going to break, if somebody going to take away the duty of other, like I already told, those who are doing some scavenging job, cleaning roads and everything, they are going to take control over temple. They are saying enough of it. We have done so many long time, we are doing this. Now you go outside and do sweeping job, we can. It's not possible. Their sanskar is to do worship. I already told that you are going to put force. We have to break the system. How is possible? Already I told Mahaprabhu never wanted to disturb the system. I also, that day I was discussing, Mahaprabhu never in his life wanted to disturb the system. Also I can give one example, and with this example I will to stop today. I can discuss this point in details, what Prabhupada wanted to mean. So actually, you can remember, when our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Allahabad, first of all, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Varanasi, that time in Varanasi, Mahaprabhu took shelter at the house of Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar is actually his bhitti. What is his duty? He is writing deeds or anything. I mean, nakal. He is, writing. His handwriting is very good. His seva is to write anything freshly. Record, maintain record. So he is a Shudra. Externally, but Vaishnava I should not speak this way. And Tapan Misra was Brahmin. You know the father of that Raghunath Bhatta. So this way actually Mahaprabhu taking shelter at Chandrasekhar Acharya Bhavan, and taking prasadam there in the house of Tapan Misra. Mahaprabhu not going to break them, not that Mahaprabhu going to hate him, but Mahaprabhu wanted to Mahaprabhu never wanted to break this system. Mahaprabhu no, there should not be any segregation of Brahman, Shudra, this, that, but the social people, they are so foolish. With the help of this, one example, they can start breaking all rules and regulation. They can start breaking all system. So Mahaprabhu never wanted to break this system externally. Internally, Mahaprabhu having great respect for Haridas. Mahaprabhu loved Haridas doing Namacharya. Mahaprabhu always loved Sanatan Roop, but still they are not going to stay in Gambhira, not entering Gambhira, not going to take entry into Jagannath temple. Out of their humble attitude, they are going to prove their excellency of humbleness. So they are not actually fallen soul. High class family, Bharadwaj family, you see, but still, their humble attitude, their saranagati, their humble attitude, their softness can prove they are topmost Brahman. But they are, out of their humble attitude, going to express, we have no right to enter into Jagannath temple. We are all fallen souls. This way, if you are at all interested to do Krishna bhajan, then you must follow the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You must follow the mood of all Goswamis. We must follow the mood of Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Otherwise, you can get derailed. You cannot do bhajan perfectly. So day by day I can give answer to all different doubts and suspicion. I can go on giving answer. So sheshe adhikare janistha sagunaha parikitataha viparyastu doshaha shad uvayo resha nirnaya. I can give, first I can give, clarify this point. what Krishna speaking, and in the Bhagavad, what documents we are getting in Bhagavatam. Also, I can give an answer to the devotee who is putting question about the authenticity of Nitya Parshad, Gaur Parshad. They are expressing doubt, how we can say Nitya Parshad. This kind of doubts they are expressing. I can give example, how we can say that Krishna is Nitya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nitya, how we can understand. We can give example one by one, then we can try to understand. So, today I am going to stop my discussion, today. So, actually we'll have to also understand the meaning of this sloka. Nikhilo bhuvano maya chinna vichinna korti vibhuda bahulo meggam mukti mahanto datri shithilito vidiraga radho rajeshadhani Bilasato hidanityam bhakti siddhantavani. What is the meaning of this sloka written by Srila Bhakti Rakhak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj? You can remember I was discussing someday, maybe 1 year before. Tavad Brahma Katha Mukti Padabim Tavat Natikti Bhavet Tavat Chapi Visinkalattam Hayaten Loka Veda Sthiti Tavad Mitaha Kalakala Nana Bhirvatmasu Sri Chaitanya Priyajana Yavad Diggachara. So I can discuss this point. So Vancha Kalpatarusya Kipa Sindhu Vyavacha Patitanam Pavanabho Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namo.